Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into Playing to Win: How Strategy Really Works by A.G. Lafley and Roger L. Martin. This isn't your typical business book filled with vague motivational slogans or flashy buzzwords. It's a practical, battle-tested guide written by the former CEO of Procter & Gamble and a renowned strategist, showing how real companies make real choices to win in competitive markets. If you've ever wondered what strategy actually means, or how to build one that delivers results, this book offers a clear, no-nonsense framework. Let's break it down together so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. Lafley and Martin start with a hard truth. Strategy is about making choices. It's not about trying to please everyone or doing a little bit of everything. It's about committing to a specific path, deciding where you will play and how you will win, and saying no to everything else. Without choices, you don't have a strategy. You just have a to-do list. The book introduces a simple but powerful framework made up of 5 interrelated questions. And although we're not going to list them like a slide deck, they naturally guide the flow of the book and how great companies think. It begins with purpose. What is your winning aspiration? Not just survival, not just incremental growth, but a deep, motivating goal that drives every decision. For P&G, Lafley defined winning as being the leader in every category they competed in, not just present, not just profitable, but dominant. Next comes the decision of where to play. This is one of the most defining choices a business can make. What customer segments will you serve? What geographies? What channels? What product lines? These are not questions of preference, they're questions of focus. You can't be everything to everyone. A company needs to decide where it can realistically compete and thrive. At P&G, this meant doubling down on categories where they could lead globally and stepping away from others, even if they were profitable. Once you've chosen your arena, the next question is how to win. In other words, what's your unique edge? Will you win through cost leadership, premium branding, innovation, superior service? Lafley and Martin emphasize that how to win isn't just about being better. It's about being different in a way that your customers care about. It's about delivering unique value in your chosen market that competitors can't easily match. And crucially, both your where and your how have to reinforce each other. Strategy isn't a set of disconnected tactics, it's an interconnected system. Of course, great strategy doesn't stop at vision. You also need capabilities, those core skills and assets that make your strategy possible. For P&G, this meant being world-class in brand building and consumer understanding. These weren't just areas of competence. They were engines of advantage that supported every brand they touched. The authors stress that your capabilities should be coherent with your strategy. It's no use trying to win through design if you don't have a culture that nurtures creativity, or trying to win on service if you're not investing in customer experience. Finally, they bring in the enablers management systems. These are the structures, processes, metrics, and incentives that make sure the strategy actually gets executed. Even the best strategy will fail if it doesn't shape how people work and make decisions every day. That's why Lafley embedded strategic choices into P&G's planning, hiring, and budgeting systems. Strategy wasn't just a PowerPoint deck, it was how the company ran. One of the strongest messages in Playing to Win is that strategy isn't about avoiding risk, it's about taking smart risks. Choosing a strategy means betting on one path over others. You'll never have complete certainty. But the book offers tools to test and refine your choices. Reverse engineering successful companies, mapping the logic of your strategy, running small experiments. Strategy is a living discipline, not a one-time event. The book is packed with examples from P&G's massive brand portfolio, Olay, Tide, Febreze, showing how these concepts play out in the real world. But its lessons apply far beyond consumer goods. Whether you're running a startup, a nonprofit, or a Fortune 500 company, the challenge is the same. You have to decide where to focus, how you'll stand out, and what it takes to follow through. If you don't choose to win, you've already chosen to lose. So, Playing to Win isn't just a title. It's a mindset. It asks leaders to stop settling for being in the game and to start making the bold, focused choices that lead to real victory. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading, and remember, strategy is choice. Choose to win.